twig. And the day of purification is realized, the true white brother will come to earth in search of Hopi who steadfastly adhere to their ancient teachings. 6. It is said that if the true white brother fails in his mission and is unable to find uncorrupted men and women, that the earth will be completely destroyed and none will be spared. 6. However, if successful in bringing the symbols and finding those who still follow the true Hopi way of life, the world will be created anew and all the faithful will be saved from destruction.
It's not just your history that's written by rapists. Chauvinist normal. Prize-winning indifference rapist. Everyone loves afraid to love. No need for awkward dangerous rejection. Indifference rapist is indifferent to being a rapist. Even if maybe you wanted it. You will not have to feel responsible for your indifference to love or your shameful cowardice in the tortured conclusion of needing it. Indifference rapist does not deny being indifference rapist, which will mean no matter what kind of willing receptacle you are, indifference rapist will allow you to slander. That's right. You'll have full reign to garner rape pity attention in order to find out who isn't totally disgusted by your complaining enough to actually perform pity coitus with you. Reverse some of the unforgivable criminal damage done to your psyche because of social tolerance to totally unsolicited abuse. Indifference rapist does not guarantee your cowardice will not be found out. Indifference rapist does not guarantee you will ever love yourself or anyone else as a result. But indifference rapist guarantees total cool kid indifference and originality, making a perfect decoy for everyone in the family. You're welcome.
Carved out of a billion tiny bricks never nearing abstract estimation articulating the impossible number of human false paradigms puppet delusions. Drugged doll art decorations tightly wedged to denial self-deceit, fog and smog shroud. Losing baby blood. Starlessness. Bleeding out. Sings. Before it's too late. Find it. Not peace. Worthier things. High five.
This medicine is taken by spoonfuls.
A financial lender, a lot series of payments. To cover the operation
or the indifference of female genocide. A man does not judge fat girls who need silicone to receptacle willingly. Model/actress. Mattress. A man does not pretend to be manipulated by women who believe they know why they are unattractive to him. A man does not fear that women do not care who he prefers to impregnate. Should any woman believe he is worthy of reproduction? A man just wants women to relax. Because murdering rapists know their victim enjoys his abysmal consideration to the very bitter end. Does a man believe in the goddess? Or just high-class prostitute mothers? A man does not worry.
Do we even do that shit? I'm not done with my question. Go on.
When I feel that sound, you give me rock and roll, and then I feel it back.
My child's CV, L please. I am an American who needs someone in it to herald me, to tell me L try bomb on for size. How's that feel on young? Hello girl. What does this have to do with my CV?
Cast Cambridge. Get rich trickle down
September
the sweetest
1989,
song
de
of
facto
Sagas.
capitalism prick Bubbles pocket. And proof Bubbles pussy.
A pinching sphincter sing moxie tuber screaming. The baddest motherfucker
Welcome to the
anyone
music.
remembers something
Welcome
about.
to the memorial.
While
But what does any
blacking
of this mean, Elohim? From Akate examinees our media close narrative.
couldn't open the eyes, but my ears were being filled up.
Welcome to the Museum of Garbage.
To sailors mythical African Isle Maggie Gash Scar RRR.
So how did the 21st century get like this? A literati test of moral imagination automated.
Where old axe wound Brunhilde, battle Xbox split by Thor himself or Zeus, or maybe it was just a World War blitzkrieg, plumbing out the old pipes, old ears, all society, to remind the audience, nothing personal, thought you would like to know. I was looking in your pantry when it became clear that whole life meaning of yours expired some time past. Where you see business as usual, I see indifference to genocide. In the beach resort Camp Fortune, a human hornet squeezed out of the backside of little brains of bees. Sanitarium inheritance.
Alleged terrorism. Unfortunately, assessing the asylum of consumerism.
Baby, it only gets darker.
Why? Why, God?
I have seen to it that these problems are so expansive. Anyone with enough self-assurance as well as the energy to willfully sweep themselves into drowning in the adversity inevitable in our dilemma of the 21st century. Remembering cause and effect in human society outside of publicly traded evolution. Anyone who can make it through this maze of speculation deserves to destroy us.
The war spasm, known to Century 21 to take the form of witch hunts on the grounds of alleged.
All the tests, including the night in the House of Gloom, there was no laughter shared by the Dark Lords, only concern and
energetic, dynamic, that you are conscious, that you have the opportunity in this period to apply yourself in the reconstruction of what
Tell me about the tranny clowns that molest your children for your entertainment.
Sometimes we dress up like clowns.
That's all.
That's all.
Thank you, Jeffrey. I might be able to live one more fucking day.
I can't wait to hear my answer to your next question.
Me neither.
Okay. There you go. Now look up. Don't furrow your fucking eyebrow. That's like mega.
Simply, Jesus would have joined Cocksuckers United, and Jesus would have gone public with it.
None have the opportunity to win the game. Tip: even death is not a game ender because your soul never dies.
And then some rich guy came and fucking gave her a machine gun in her mouth.
Know what you want.
Man is helps to know that you have latent talents and unseen heavenly helps. Courage, faith, and endurance, because the challenge and doubt about your abilities are your greatest of good and evil. You as the soul standing
Poisonous words that normally are not spoken. And it's rinsed with pepper, booze, mezcal and tequila. When I move my body to the flower of your poetry. You are the homeland of all my hope. He, who does not respect, I'll cut open his heart. The end of all Hopi ceremonialism will come when a cocaina removes his mask during a dance in the plaza before uninitiated children. Whichever way they put it to me, I dance to this tune. And to the tune they play to me, I dance that song. Of that blade is my machete, let it be known. For the devil knows well to whom he appears. We already drank water from this same jar. A spiritual conflict with material matters. Do not back out on me, for it is the last swig. And the day of purification is realized, the true white brother will come to earth in search of Hopi who steadfastly adhere to their ancient teachings. 6. It is said that if the true white brother fails in his mission and is unable to find uncorrupted men and women, that the earth will be completely destroyed and none will be spared. 6. However, if successful in bringing the symbols and finding those who still follow the true Hopi way of life, the world will be created anew and all the faithful will be saved from destruction.
Industrialist lobbying and reinforces evidence of the psychological consequences of commercial judicial.
What? Script for Adam's first pizza pussy.
French actress. Mattress. A man does not pretend.
In style. Highest
dealers of the dark force, this is only their appearance. Mayans told Aztec, the more you play the game. Illusion Buster.
My financial inadequacy to be approved for any American public figure public relations licensing.
I have nothing. That's all. Life is for other people to understand, because I refuse to. Dolls and also.
And I'm making a sex doll that'll still yell at you. And make space rape bullets up your butt.
Duty of the writer, the composer, the artist is to remain
by women who believe women do not. They know why they are unattractive to.
She's a bitch.
A man does not worry about death, politics, or the indifference of female.
That isn't any of my business.
Propaganda.
End quote. Matthew 10. The hero twins reached a level that the maze gods had not. So have you and I been. Quote, wise as serpents, but harmless as doves. Even though the maze god twins teaching the hero twins how to engage in the battle with your dark forces. So the
I had to get rid of her.
It's obvious.
Legislate. It is no longer a war on Boer.
Our defendant insists to declare.
Life is not necessary.
I'm not done with my question. Go on.
Women are dolls and dolls don't joke.
First illusion is there's only one way to lose this game. It's for you to quit.
My boyfriends are dolls and dolls don't joke.
Earth needs America to be the architect of free will.
Dolls also are responsible for their actions.
And I'm making a sex doll that'll still yell at you.
The English imagination could not.
Yep. A lot of fucking.
I'm a fascist. And I make this bitch do whatever I say.
There is nothing worse for our trade than to be in style.
So truly weird.
It's probably all I'll ever amount to. And then we brought this dumb war in. That one.
The twins overcame every test in the darkness and death. They knew deep within themselves that this was all an illusion. After all,
for all of our citizens.
Our defendant insists to declare.
Because murdering rapists know their victim enjoys his abysmal consideration to the very bitter end. Does a man believe in the goddess? Or just high-class prostitute mothers?
Figure public relations licensing affects the usefulness of my attorney.
Sweet golden Kachina girl, darling daughter of the sun, lend me thy voice so that I may sing. I am the voice of sun and thunder. Voice of constant wonder, and I am the voice that's calling
Society must set the artist free to follow his vision wherever it takes him.
Let's play a game.
Art is not a form
Because on December 3rd, 2015, I stand alone in court.
But the spittle of the skull was not there. Then the skull of the maize god said, quote, "In my saliva and spittle I have given you my descendants. Now my head has nothing on it anymore. It is nothing but a skull without life. Go up then to the surface of the earth, that you may not die. Believe in my word. God did together was by order of the heart of heaven." Head of the maize god twins. They went down there and they were defeated. And in the defeat, they took the head of one of the maize gods off and hung it on a tree. And it's forbidden to go to this place called the place of sacrifice. It's a dark, dangerous place, and it's forbidden to go there. But Shaquik is a daring and brave woman. She goes to this dangerous, forbidden place, and she approaches the... Here's the great part of it. The Dark Lords have hung the head of the maize god. The maize god was supposed to overthrow the Dark Lords. So Shiva destroys your illusions until finally you get to full consciousness. That's what people overlook. A lot of Westerners that I talk to get all uncomfortable with this destroyer, and I say, wait a minute, it's the destroyer of the illusion. Just like the womb sheds itself, its film of consciousness, every so often to bring fresh thought, fresh womb of awareness. Curiously, none of the Dark Lords realize that they have just birthed the one who would conceive the destroyer of the dark influence. And I put Shiva down there to let you know in the trinity of the Hindus, Shiva is called the destroyer. The secret is, Shiva is the destroyer of the illusion. One is your conscious mind that's out here, and the other is behind the veil, your subconscious mind. Such an appropriate name for a daughter of the Dark Lord of the place of fear. And you keep doing this as your consciousness keeps growing. Do you see what's going on metaphysically there? This is a terrific understanding by these ancient ones. In the lore of femininity is shed regularly in the blood draining out, and a new consciousness, a new womb of thought is allowed to freshen itself. Or urges that can overwhelm you and throw a shadow over you and your good intentions. And in the Mayan story, it says, a day came when one of the Dark Lords gave birth to a girl, of course. I love the way this story goes. And he named her Shaquik, which means blood maiden. All right, now we're going to take some of the biggest dealers of the dark forces on this planet. Mayans, Toltecs, and Aztecs. Yes. We're going to enter Xibalba, which are in a warring, struggling match, and it would be good if you got there with a good sense of yourself. That would be helpful. You cannot get outside the hole. Yes, the soul is then a portion of the divine. That is motivating. Or the warring between those influences of good and evil. As